who is Gandalf in the world of Middle-earth, where shadows stretch long and hope flickers faint? One figure stands as a beacon of light and wisdom, Gandalf. But who is he really? To understand Gandalf's place in Middle-earth, we must journey back to the very beginning, to a time before the world was even shaped, before the sun and moon began their cycles, and before life as we know it existed. The creation of and Arda, before anything in Middle-earth took form, there was Eru Vader, the creator of all things. Eru, meaning the One, brought forth existence itself, what Tolkien called the universe. Through his vision, Eru gave life to the Aenir, powerful and immortal spirits who mirrored his thoughts and dreams. These spirits were divided into two groups, the Valar, the greater spirits, and the Maia, the lesser spirits. In Eru's grand design, the Aenir performed a majestic symphony known as the Ainulindala, the music of the Aenir that shaped the cosmos. Yet, even within this harmonious creation, discord was introduced. Melkor, the most powerful and ambitious of the Aenir, sought to twist the melody to his own desires, introducing chaos and conflict into the music. Despite this, Eru, with immense wisdom, declared, "No theme may be played that hath not its uttermost source in me, nor can any alter the music in my despite. For he that attempteth this shall prove but my instrument in the devising of things more wonderful." Thus, the world of Arda, the earth, was born, a land of both beauty and shadow, shaped by both harmony and discord. From this very origin of creation, the seeds of good and evil were planted. The Aenir descend, Gandalf's origin. Of the Aenir, some chose to descend into Arda to shape and guard its development. These were the Valar, the guardians and rulers of the world. Alongside them were the Maia, spirits of lesser power who served the Valar and helped in their work. Gandalf, known in his true form as Olórin, was one such Maia, a humble spirit who did not seek power or dominion. Olórin's greatest strength was his wisdom and compassion. He spent much of his time in the gardens of Nienna, the Lady of Mercy. Under her guidance, Olórin learned the virtues of pity, endurance, and sorrow, qualities that would shape his destiny in Middle-earth. These teachings would later make Gandalf the embodiment of hope and light in times of darkness. The rise of Sauron and the mission of the Istari. As time passed, darkness began to rise again in Middle-earth with the return of Sauron, a once noble Maia who had been corrupted by Melkor. Sauron, now the Dark Lord, sought to dominate the world through fear, manipulation, and the creation of the One Ring. To counter this rising threat, the Valar sent 5 Istari wizards to guide and aid the free peoples of Middle-earth in their resistance. The Istari were sent in the form of old men, not to wield power directly, but to counsel, encourage, and inspire. Gandalf, as one of these emissaries, was gifted with Narya, the Ring of Fire, by the Elf Lord Círdan. Narya's power was subtle but vital. It kindled courage and resistance in the hearts of those who faced despair. Gandalf, who had always been a champion of hope, now had a tool to amplify his mission. Gandalf's role in The Lord of the Rings. In The Lord of the Rings, Gandalf's commitment to his mission is unwavering. His primary purpose was clear. I was sent to oppose the power of Sauron and to bring help to the peoples of Middle-earth who were faithful. Yet Gandalf's role as a guide and counselor was only part of his story. He was also a warrior willing to fight to the death to protect others. One of the most significant moments of his life came when he faced the Balrog, a powerful demon from the ancient world, in the dark depths of Moria. Gandalf's battle against the Balrog was a struggle not just for survival, but for the fate of Middle-earth itself. When he fell in his battle, he gave his life in the service of others. But his death was not the end. When Gandalf returned, transformed as Gandalf the White, he was imbued with renewed power and purpose. This transformation marked a pivotal moment in his life, a rebirth, not just as a more powerful wizard, but as a leader and symbol of resistance against Sauron's overwhelming darkness. Gandalf, leader and unifier. Gandalf's true strength lay in his ability to unite the free peoples of Middle-earth, men, elves, dwarves, and hobbits against a common enemy. Through his wisdom, courage, and unwavering faith in the goodness of others, Gandalf was able to rally forces that no one thought possible. His belief that even the smallest, most humble beings could change the world was one of his greatest gifts. He saw the potential for greatness in Frodo and Sam, the hobbits, and he trusted that their courage, not their size or strength, would be the key to defeating Sauron. In a world that often seemed filled with despair, Gandalf's words were a beacon of light. Even the smallest person can change the course of the future. The legacy of Gandalf's journey is not just the story of a wizard fighting against a dark lord, but a reflection of Tolkien's deeper themes. Through Gandalf, we see that the battle between good and evil is not always fought with grand gestures or immense power. Sometimes, the smallest act of kindness, the quiet persistence of hope, and the unwavering faith in the goodness of others can change the course of history. Gandalf's life is a testament to the power of wisdom, compassion, and hope. His story serves as a reminder that light, no matter how faint, can shine through even the deepest darkness. Gandalf is more than just a character in a fantasy story. He is a symbol of the eternal struggle between light and shadow, and a beacon for those who fight for what is good and right in the world. In the end, Gandalf is a figure who embodies the heart of Tolkien's world, an ordinary being with extraordinary purpose, sent to guide and inspire a world on the brink of ruin. Through his actions, Gandalf proves that even the smallest spark of light can cast away the deepest shadows.